Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. How are you today? I hope you are doing very well. So this video will be about product owners, and I'm going to bring four main topics associated with product ownership work. First will be the brief introduction about the main difference between being product manager and being product owner. The second topic will be about the ability to take responsibility and also protect your team against the outside world, and how it is important in this product owner's role. The third topic will be very interesting for UX guys, especially because it will be about the relationship between the UX designer and the product owner. And as a last topic, I would like to talk about one main obstacle what I've seen so many times, and I have very quick solution for it, and it will help you a lot to fix the harmony in the whole team. So as I promised, the first topic is about the main difference between being product manager and being product owner. Being product manager means that you're taking care mostly about the outside world. You are outside of the team. You talk to the customers about the vision, strategies, directions. You are scanning the market, what's new on the market, what new insight we should implement, what new technique or program language we should use, what kind of new features the competitor released, so we should react on it. So all those things are in the hands of the product manager. Being the product owner, on the other side, is completely different thing. Your role is different. You are within the team. You are one of them. You must be with them every single day. In the best case, you sit with them in the same office. You attend every single discussion, stand up, planning session, grooming session, backlog scrubbing, everything. So you must bring them the certainty that you know what you are doing. You must bring them priorities, communicate every single change. You must be with them on daily basis, be like their support, be their leader. So be aware, if you want to be product owner, that it requires very close connection with the development team, with the execution team, and it requires on daily basis making changes, decisions, and be responsible of it. From my perspective, I have been product owner for quite a time, and my daily schedule was about to open the notebook every single morning and check the changes from the previous day. If it's in the good direction, if they make something what doesn't resonate with me or with the whole strategy, maybe because of some misunderstanding. So I check the daily work on the products demo every day. Then I attend the stand-up, and during the stand-up we discuss any kind of obstacles, what we need to know, what's missing, if we find new problem, and this problem will somehow extend the estimated time. So I reflect and react on the topics what they bring to the stand-up. And then my day starts with doing the usual product owner job, talking to product managers, creating strategies, checking backlogs, all these things. But to be a product owner means to do all this daily work very precisely in a very detailed form, and be very closely connected with every single team member. So now the second topic, responsibility and protection in relation to the product owner's job. Responsibility, this is the main aspect, this is the main characteristic trait what you should have or must have as a product owner, is the ability to take responsibility of something. And doesn't matter like what the amount of the responsibility will be, you must be able to take any amount of responsibility on your shoulders. Protection. So why I'm talking about protection in relation to the product owner's job? Well, your team must be protected, your product must be protected, and the whole cycle, the whole process, the whole team dynamics must be protected, the whole direction must be protected. And why and against who? Very often, and that's why I talked about the product managers actually, very often the outside world is every time bringing some changes, new insights, new inputs, something, new priorities, new competitors' features, you must react on it, and so on and so forth. And if all this bubble of communication, new things, changes is around your team without protection, it can bring a huge distraction. So the people start to be not so confident in what they are doing, because it's like one day we will go in this direction, another day that direction, and even if we are going the same direction a couple of days, we are still hearing about the new things, new changes that will come, and we don't know what to do. So your team will be distracted, and it can bring a huge damage. You can slow down the team could be like not so focused. So that's why you must protect them. You are the only one source of truth for them. It's not like I will wait if someone will call me and tell me what to do, and if the UX designer brings something new and maybe there is some change in the air and I don't know if I do the right work, and maybe they will throw away my work and I am so worried about it. Any kind of this way of thinking couldn't appear in your team. You know, this is very important. If something new is coming, changes, priorities, money, resources, you must be the one who is discussing this without involving the team in the whole beginning. And after everything is done, set up, somehow outlined, then you can bring and involve the team members without stressing them, without telling them something what you will change another day, and then you can create a new plan with them, incorporate the change and all these things around. Now it starts to be very interesting, because I would like to talk about relationship between the UX guy and the product owner. And trust me, I have been in the UX guy role, talking to many different product owners and product managers, and I also have been in the role of the product owner, talking to the UX guys. So in general, it's very important to realize that your goal is the same. Very often I heard from the UX guys that the product owner doesn't know what to do, that they bring the ideas every single day and every idea is different and they don't know how to deal with it and they don't know how to prioritize it, and the product owner is like, do this research and do that research, and then they didn't incorporate their results. On the other side, very often the product owner is like, I don't know what they are talking about. I don't know why they bring this particular like scheme or prototype. I won't do it differently, and I expected something different. And so from both sides, very often is a lack of understanding, is lack of respect, and is lack of clarification where the responsibility is. And the main conclusion you can do is that your goal is the same, and you just must change your perception of the second part, you know. You must change the perception, and you must be like, okay, so we are on the same boat. Our goal and direction is the same, and we should support each other as much as we can. We must create a tandem, and we must be like one man in front of the team. We can have discussions aside, we can have fights aside, we can have disagreements. So when the tandem is working very well, there is a 50% from the UX and 50% from the product owner. So they fight a little bit all the time, because there must be balance between the customer and the other aspects. But overall, they have again the same goal, and they should make compromise always like 50-50 on both sides. Sometimes the product owner, if it's stronger, he's like, do this, do that, change this, change that, and then the UX designer is feeling like we are not caring about the customer as much as we should do. So he's frustrated or she's frustrated, and everything is not in balance. On the other side, sometimes the UX is so strong and just push the product owner, I don't care about the resources, I don't care about the time, we must deliver it in that way because it is like 100% sure, and the satisfaction on the customer side must be that high. So please talk to each other, create some kind of tandem. Be aware that only 50% of your input can be incorporated in the overall solution. And now I would like to talk about the main mistake what you can do. And it's a very small one actually, but it can cause conflict in a team. It can cause some kind of disbalance in the team, disharmony, because it looks like that you don't know what are you doing. And I am talking about making decision if you are busy. So very often the product owner is doing other things. So attending meetings with product management, talking about strategies, talking to customers, having discussion with different members of the team. And imagine the situation that his brain and his focus or her focus is somewhere else, on something different. And someone from the team came to you and asked you for the answer, or asking you for making a decision. And you are so busy and you don't have a time, and the member of the team is telling you it's very important, he needs to do it to move with his work. And you just do the decision like, okay, the scenario A is much better than scenario B. And in 2 days or 3 days, you are checking the work and you are like, what's going on here? I don't know why we are doing this, and this is not what I expected. And the team member is telling you like, oh, it was your decision, you told me to do scenario A. And you are in the situation like, yeah, but I did not know that the scenario A can cause this kind of changes, let's say. So my advice to you is, as a product owner, is don't do the decision if you are busy, if you are not focused enough. Again, your main role is inside the team, so you must take your time to make a decision. So even if you are busy with all other things, and trust me, I know the situation, if anyone from the team needs your decision, needs your advice, needs somehow shape the direction or make a change or whatever else, drop everything and be focused on making the decision, the right decision. Think about all the consequences. Bring UX guy to help you to discuss it. So be careful to make decisions if you are busy and not focused. My advice to guys in a team, to UX guys and other team members, please take into consideration that the others are not on the same wavelength right now or in the same time, So you are deeply immersed in some topic. You are focused on it. You live with it 2 days and you know what to do. And now you see some obstacle and you need one small advice or decision how to continue. And the other person, the decision maker, the product owner, now lives in a different world, having his head or her head full of other ideas, full of other problems, resources, time, deadlines, priorities, whatever else. And if you are in a hurry and push them to make a decision, if you don't let them take their time, if you don't tell them all other consequences and context of the whole problem, the context is so very important because they are not in the same situation with you. They are not immersed in the same level of details with you. So bring them the context, bring them the consequences, bring them the whole idea, and let them to take their time to make a decision. So it can bring this small change of perspective, and not doing decisions in a busy time can help immensely, and it can improve very rapidly the atmosphere in the team with not so many conflicts. And making conscious decisions means be on the right path and know what are you doing. Thanks for watching this video about product owners. I hope it helped, and see you next time. Bye.